Right, I'm just starting to make myself a gate for here. So I've put 2 posts on. One is for the hinge side and the other side is for the latches, and I've screwed them on using concrete screws. You don't need wall plugs. What I did when I made this other gate, I'm calling it a gate because it is, but it'll never be opened. The plan is to never use it, but it's there if I want it. But I didn't make it as I should because I wanted it to match the panel next door. So that's it from the front, and that's it from the back, and it matches there. I'm not using that as an excuse. And what is missing is a frame and a brace, so there's nothing to stop it dropping. But I don't intend it on it ever been used. Well, I build a gate because I could, and there's access there if I need it. So it's not like it's going to be used every day. It might be used once in 10 years. But the fact is, if I need access, I've got it. I'm trying to talk my way out of it, aren't I? I've got it, and if it drops 2 or 3 mil, I don't care. But this other gate, because it's going to be used all the time, it wants to be a proper gate. So I'm just in the process of building my gate frame, and I'm gonna allow 10 mil at either side, narrower, and I'm gonna do a half lapped frame, half lap joints. So I'll show you that in a minute. Right then, so what I've got there is 2 sides of the gate, a top, a bottom and a middle. So I'm going to half lap these. So that mark there is the width of my timber. So I'm going to leave that mark on. I'll cut, you know, maybe 5 mil and then just work my way to it so I'll get it spot on. Then this is 45 millimeters thick. So I set my square to 22.5, if you can see that. Put that on there, drawn a line. So that's halfway down my piece of wood. So there's a few ways you can cut that out. But I'm going to use the depth stop on my saw. So I'm just going to set my blade so it only cuts to that depth. So if you look, there's my pencil mark, and my blade should come down just to that pencil mark. There you can just see my mark. So I'd say that's pretty good. And what I've had to do, I've just fastened on a piece of wood as a bit of a spacer, because if I have this piece of wood against the fence, the centre of my saw blade doesn't go right to the end. Right, so I've got them all done, and I marked these so that I don't get mixed up. So top left, top, that'll be top right. I've marked each piece of timber. Then I'm just going to mark my centre one because I've got a centre brace to go across. So all I'm doing to set where I'm going to put my screws, I'm just lining up that line there with the edge of the timber. Put that there like that. Like that. Just make it easy for myself, and where they all cross, so I'm going to stick a screw. Right then, so I'm just setting my braces. So this side is where my hinges are coming from. So your braces want to come up from your bottom hinge, so that when that side presses down and sags, it's all compressing against the side with your hinges and where it's fixed to your post, and your door won't sag. So I've just sat those braces underneath. I've got my square. I've set them in at 45 degrees. I'm going to get my pencil. I'm going to mark them there like that and go cut them. So I've started sticking my cladding on, and what I've just done now is marked where my braces all are and my centre post, so I can know where to put all my fixings in tidy. I need to make the front of the gate look like a panel, so I'm cutting my timber down. I did originally cut it down to that thickness, but I'm just worried that the thickness of the door, when it's in, it's gonna bind, so I'm just reducing it down on my table saw. Feather boards are really good as well because they keep the timber against the fence and they just keep your fingers out of the way when you're cutting. So that's the front. I just need to sort out the back. So I'm just setting my hinges. So I've just strung a line down the middle and made a mark at 295, which is where I want my last hole. So I've lined up that hole there with me pencil mark, and the pencil mark is down the middle of that hole. So I'd say that hinge is in the right place. That puts me a hole directly. The drill bit self-centres. The drill bit self-centres in the middle of the hole. So we have a gate. I just need to sort out a hook to hold it back and gate furniture, and a couple of little bits of minor snagging I want to do. What I'm having to do in my gate is drill a straight hole for this barrel. So I've set up my portable drill press so that I'll just drill me a hole straight through at 90 degrees, because I can alter the angle. So there's my gate. I just need to do something with these bolts, get some decorative nut covers. I'm going to change these screws to something more decorative. I've got my lock in, got my hook on. Just need to get it painted when it's dry, and I'll just show you what else I've been doing. I've obviously got this to finish. I've still got some bits to finish on it, but it's getting there. Let's scroll that down there. I'll show you that in another video.